Hickok 45 over here for a chapter 2 with a Tactical Edge Warfighter. You had better have seen the first video. If not, stop what you're doing and get back to it. All right, because we talked about the firearm in some depth and shot it and did some different things, and we had some technical difficulties and the light was going away on us, so we did a little bit of a hurry up with it. A couple of things I wanted to mention about it that I realized I did not mention is that on the rail, and I compared it with the, as you know, with the Daniel Defense, it's very much like that firearm. The rail is very similar, except they try to contour this rail. It's shaved a little bit. It's not as hard on your hands, and I mean it's still a rail, but it doesn't have quite the sharp edges that the Daniel Defense does, the M4. And although it's not that bad, really, it doesn't bother me. But if you have sensitive hands, you might think it's pretty sharp. This one's a little smoother, and of course it has a carbine length gas system. And I believe I pretty much covered everything else on it. Again, these folks make these right up the road here a few miles in Clarksville, close to Fort Campbell. And you know, they're basically a group of soldiers, veterans, and trying to make as good a rifle as can be made, basically mil spec. And you notice the design of it, it's kind of the classic mil spec design. In most cases, you're up, you're lower and everything, and just trying to make a durable rifle. And so the truth will be out there, you know, on the internet, as I mentioned. And so the amount of shooting we've done over the last couple of weeks, couple of videos, just gives you my impressions, John's impressions, and so far it's been pretty positive. So time will tell, but it seems like a good gun. So let's just shoot it over here at the longer range, smaller targets, and play a little bit over here. All right. I think the sights are right on, so I really can't make up a lot of excuses. Well, I could make up some, but it wouldn't do me any good. Put a round in. I'm shooting a green tip now. All right, so if you have really good eyes, the camera catches it, you might see a green bullet tracing across the hill there. So let's start on the red plate up there. We're not going to shoot the big gong. It's not AR 500 steel. That's why we don't shoot it. All right, let's take our time. All right. Okay. Just plow up some dirt. All right. You know what? I'm kind of in the mood to shoot a little faster today. I don't think I'm going to be as deliberate. I'm just going to knock them down. Let's get the two back bad guys up there. Oh, I thought I hit him before that. They're heavy. They're very heavy. I might have. Okay. Good shooter. Let's go down there and see if we can take out that 2-liter. I think I got it. Hard to tell. Oh, okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just knocked him over somehow. And there's some cinder activity over there. And I can tell it's empty. Yes. See if I have another magazine in my mag pouch. Yeah, I do. Cool. Green tip. See that? I didn't really have any green tip ammo, but I had a bucket of green paint, so I dipped them. Nah, it's federal green tip. All right. So we need to hit the little red plate. Ooh, hits hard with that stuff. I just wanted to hit it twice. Let's go back over there and hit the red plate again, the big one. Fun, fun, fun. Let's hit the little one again. Okay, I've earned the right for some easy shots here. Okay. Hey, these guys are lined up for me. Let's just, maybe I should see if I can line up. Oh, let's just take them out. I'm sorry, just wanted to do that. Oh, I'm getting sprayed. It's all coming back on us. Oh yeah, look at it, sprayed the gun. Oh, probably will never work again. So anyway, you know, from the first video, this is going to Derek, our buddy, our vet, and maybe we'll just let him clean all the stuff off of it, inside and out. How's that? Don't you think you ought to have to clean it? He might not know how to take one of these apart and clean it, you reckon? Only 20 years in the military, or 21, forget which it is, carrying an M16 or some variation of this. So maybe he needs a reminder, just a little reminder, let him clean this thing up. So anyway, it's done very well. We had one little hang up, and it could have been because it's brand new and we were shooting 223 55 grain, kind of a lighter ammo in that first video. For most of that ammo, could have been a magazine. We've not noticed it having a tendency to have any kinds of problems, so that often means it is a magazine issue or an ammo being too weak or something, I don't know. But other than that, it's done really well, and I like the rifle, I have to say. Feels good. You know, that's not even really warm after those two magazines. There was something else I was going to say about it. It slipped my mind. No, it didn't. How could it slip my mind? The only negative that I really see with the gun, the rifle, is muzzle brake, and that's probably a really good muzzle brake. Those of you who know a lot about muzzle brakes and you know, are more savvy about ARs in general and different parts, and build them yourselves, assemble them yourself, and all that. Landtag Dragon, it may be the best muzzle brake out there as far as I know for an AR-15. I just have a thing about muzzle brakes. Don't like them. I'd rather have a little more muzzle rise, and I will gladly accept a little more muzzle rise and have a more civilized experience rather than all the blast. But those can be, of course, switched out, not a problem. So anyway, from Tactical Edge up in Clarksville, the Warfighter, one of their, they just have 2 or 3 different models, and they specialize in, well, they kind of focus on just 2 or 3 firearms, and this is a nice one. The Warfighter from Tactical Edge. We appreciate their giving us this gun, and so we can pass it on to Derek, and we appreciate the opportunity to try it out. And we appreciate those guys. Almost all of them have served, or they're still serving. So and today, by the way, is Veterans Day, and then when we're actually filming this, you might not see it till April or January, or who knows when. Could be tomorrow, but it is Veterans Day today, so kind of appropriate. And I believe Derek might stop by in about an hour or two, and we're just going to hand it to him, dirt and all. Life is good.